Hello, Scott again. The last video I did was showing you this F350 Ford 1-ton. I'm going to demonstrate a battery charging scenario so that you'll know how these things charge up. There's a lot of people that don't understand that, so I'm going to explain that real fast. It's very simple. This is the battery charger, and hooked up to the battery charger is this piece right here. And what we're doing is we're going to pull this cable out, and we're going to plug it into this charging station that I put onto my house. Now this is for 120 volt single phase. This is for 120 volt single phase, 20 amps a piece on these. This right here is a 50 amp 3-wire charging station. It's a little mini charging station. The conduit goes into the house, and there's the house right there. It's a house and a shop. It's kind of a barn dominium. Anyway, what you do is you take this plug, you just plug it in here. And what we're going to do is look at this meter real fast. Right now we have 0 amps going into this system. And I'm going to idle this thing. We're going to have to make sure it's in neutral. And I'm going to turn this button, which what it does is it turns the electric motors in neutral. Right now we're pulling about 25 amps from the battery pack to run these in neutral. And so we're going to go over here and look at that. Well, the alternator is spinning, the electric motors are running, and all 3 of them are running together as one motor. This is what it sounds like when it's idling. See, we're pulling 0 amps. When it's reading negative, that's when it's pulling energy out of the battery bank. When it reads a positive whole number, that means it's putting power into the battery bank. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to hit this button that turns on the battery charger. You can feel it kind of warming up. You can feel the little fans. There's little cooling fans under there, and they cool this thing down. This is to where the rain can get on this and it's not going to hurt anything. What it does is it charges up these batteries. And we're going to go look at this amperage. Now, right now, we're blowing about 18 amps into this thing. We're sitting at about 315 volts. We're 106 amp hours down. We've taken 106 amp hours out of the battery bank. Now, if you look at this is going to say 5, which what that means, if this is in the negative, we're putting power back into there from the negative to the positive. So this number here has to go down to do that. Anyway, we've been running this truck today for about 2.4 hours, and I've been really heavy on the pedal today, so we're down 100, which is half. 106 is a little over half of what these batteries can handle. And so these are 200 amp hour real force batteries out of California. There's a company that gets them for me out of California. These are individual circuit boards, or the BMS. I've got one per battery. They tell you what's going on with each battery individually. And still a 300 volt system. Let's see, you can hear the little fan. Yeah, hear the little fan, the button's on. We're going to leave it on. We're going to go ahead and charge this thing up. If we're charging at a 20 amp rate, that means in 5 hours, we will have this thing fully charged. Now that's totally adjustable. If you charge at 20 amps and 5 hours later, you're going to be pretty much fully charged. And it's 106 amps down. So I have another 100 amp hours to go to fully discharge these batteries. These batteries last about 25 years. They're 3.2 volt batteries, fully charged 3.6, fully discharged 2.6, and they're lithium iron phosphate, not lithium ion phosphate, lithium iron phosphate. So Anyway, that's basically how it goes, and the charger will actually shut itself off. That's the cooling system right there to cool off the controller, and I think I just did a video a while ago with the same truck in mind. Anyway, later on you can install a AC system, and you can for the air conditioner, and then you can also do other things too with the heater core. They make kits for heater core kits that you can buy from these people that sell these parts. I sell these parts too. I can also get individual parts for anybody that you want. I don't make any money off the parts because I just want the customers to have good quality parts. Most of all this stuff's made in USA, very well made stuff, and we had a lot of fun doing this. I did the whole thing by myself. I had Steve Clun help me hook up the controller. That was kind of a pain in the butt. It took 3 weeks to just do that. I mean, there was a lot involved, a lot of stuff going on there. But these vehicles are very easy to do. They're fun. They take about a month to do. The cost is, there's all different kind of costs for these, because depending on what kind of batteries you want and how many you want will determine the final cost. And you never know that because you don't know what the range the customer wants. Sometimes they just want a local run range where you just drive around town and pick up, errands and do stuff like that, and pick up parts and pieces and whatever you need to do. There's the Zilla controller, and there's a picture of the dashboard. It's a 4-door, so you can put some more people back here and let them kind of sit down and whatnot. So anyway, just wanted to show you all that, and please feel free to call the number on my website. It's earthlinemanufacturing.com. The phone number is 512-300-5766. And if I don't answer, just leave a message and I'll call you back. Leave a phone number and a time when I can call you back, and I'll call you back. I usually have this phone on. It's the one I'm filming with right now. And so I love building electric vehicles of every size and type and kind, especially the 18-wheelers. A lot of fun. I've got all the parts mainly in stock for those kind of things. So if you need one of them or a whole fleet of them, we can do that. That's easy to do. That's not a problem. And you get a 10-year warranty. Every vehicle I churn out automatically gets a 10-year warranty from the day of drive out. It starts on the day of drive out. So you drive this thing out 10 years, all the way in the middle of the 10 years, parts and labor are all free to repair. Batteries, you need batteries replaced, we can do that. You need anything diagnosed, we can do that. You need anything built, we can do that. And also custom fab stuff, we can do that. So just give me a call if you're interested in any of this kind of stuff. I'm out of Bryan College Station. Zip code is 77807, and I use all American made parts. So anyway, I thank you for your time, and we'll definitely see you again in the future. And we got some more videos coming out. So you'll have a nice day. Thank you.